Good morning, happy Thorsday. Alright, Amazon, give us a flash briefing. Come on. You can do it. Amazon, flash briefing.
Jamie, here's the latest from your flash briefing.
Don't make me yell.
NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Dwayne Brown. Russia continues to launch missiles and explosive drones at targets across Ukraine. NPR's Jason Bobian tells us the attacks come on the heels of a barrage of airstrikes earlier this week.
Local officials here in Odessa report that a missile hit what they would only describe as a facility further east in Dnipro. At least 2 missiles struck the center of the city in the middle of the morning rush hour. And in the capital, Kyiv, officials say they activated the city's air defense system this morning, shooting down multiple cruise missiles and Iranian-made drones. Russia has been conducting aerial attacks on water, power, and heating plants across Ukraine. The campaign has led to rolling blackouts nationwide and severe water shortages in several cities. On Tuesday, in one of the largest set of airstrikes since the start of the invasion, Russia launched nearly 100 missiles in Ukraine. Jason Bobian, NPR News, Odessa.
President Biden is back at the White House this morning following his overseas trip to Egypt, Cambodia, and Indonesia. NPR's Windsor Johnston says Biden is expected to shift his focus to domestic issues, with Republicans preparing to take control of the House in January.
President Biden spent part of the trip making phone calls, congratulating congressional Democrats for a better than expected showing in the midterm elections. He also used his visit to reaffirm his administration's commitment to combating climate change and to bolster international condemnation of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. But Biden is returning home to a number of vexing issues, including ongoing efforts to fight inflation and the potential of a recession. Although Democrats will retain control of the Senate in the final 2 years of his administration, Republicans are looking forward to having a narrow majority in the House. With that, the party could block the remainder of Biden's legislative agenda. Windsor Johnston, NPR News, Washington.
No stranger to snow, but a major storm hitting western New York State has officials urging folks to stay off the roads today. It's already begun falling in Erie County, with snowfall rates expected to reach 3 inches an hour. County Executive Mark Polinkaris says when it's all over this weekend, some parts of the Buffalo area could see 3 feet of snow on the ground.
This is not something that we see often. We deal with snowstorms.
I heard it's possible 7 feet.
Snowstorms usually have 1 or 2 bad ones a year, but it is very rare to see the Weather Service call for extreme impacts.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will be colder than normal for the eastern 2/3 of the country, despite the official start to winter being over a month away.
Their news there tells them
the job market remains
3 to
solid.
7.
Labor Department out this morning saying fewer people applied for unemployment benefits last week, despite efforts by the Fed to tamp down inflation and tighten the labor market. You're listening to NPR. Starbucks workers at more than 100 stores are on strike today, seeking better pay and more consistent schedules. The one-day strike is the largest labor action since workers began a campaign to unionize stores last year. Today is Starbucks' annual Red Cup Day, when the company gives free reusable cups to customers who order a holiday drink. Workers say it's one of the busiest days of the year. At the UN climate talks, wealthy countries are under pressure to pay for damages that poorer nations are suffering from climate change, but NPR's Michael Copley reports
climate
it doesn't look
only
like
happening in poor nations. Are you people lost your mind?
There's no avoiding irreparable harm from climate change in some low-income countries. Livelihoods will be lost.
I think you'll be surprised when they do that testing to find it's in the rich countries that the climate changing from the pollution of the big business.
That's raising concerns at the climate talks in Egypt that money earmarked for other global warming goals will be reshuffled to pay for damages, or that money from wealthy countries might not come at all, which means low-income countries wouldn't have the resources to cope with the effects of global warming. Michael Copley, NPR News.
Rising food costs are taking a bite out of this year's Thanksgiving dinner, with the cost for turkey and fixings nearly double this holiday season. Production costs are only one factor. Disease, rough weather, and even the war in Ukraine is also contributing factors. Turkey prices are estimated up by about 28% this year after an avian flu.
Of course. Play. Amazon. Did you lose connection? Amazon. Yep, she died. Okay, well, the news channel died, so I'll give you the weather for today out in Seattle area. It looks like it's going to be blue skies, and I don't know, man, maybe 50-something degrees. I could Google it, but, you know, Amazon. It's not that important. In other news, I fed a rabbit, I fed a chicken. Now we need some jokes. Alright, here's one I heard on the radio, the men's news. It was Bad Joke Friday or something. Why is Tigger in the toilet? Because he's looking for poo. Oh my god. Terrible. Okay, well, Alexa took a poop. Kind of like the news. They didn't want to hear my comments. I guess they cut us off. Peace. See y'all later. Have a great Thorsday. Yeah.